Well, welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel, and we've got lots to tell you today. Well, I'm going to pick up on the last video we did. So we was talking about Meghan and Baby and Harry, well, I think our last question was about the girl in the brown dress. Was she the surrogate? It seems she wasn't. Okay, so I was told a firm no, if you remember. The Ace of Cups upside down is a definite no in a spread. So yeah, so it wasn't her. So we're going to ask some questions now and see if we can build a picture of her. Okay, so let's have a look. Well, first of all, I'd like to know how old she is. Okay, I'm just going to split these into three and just wiggle them about a bit, because I've actually been I've left them a while before coming back to them. So anyway, so we'll just do the warm up. Okay, so yeah, how old is the surrogate, please? Please tell us. Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow. You see, I don't do that. They just jump out if they want. So so our first question: how old is she? Oh, it's saying it's obviously she's been hidden. This is what it's saying. Okay, she is not open to discuss it at all. We cannot trust the people around her. You know, it's a hidden group. Somebody, it shows a lack of freedom, a dark energy, a dark group. So obviously we know that she would be well protected. But is she? Okay, because I've got the dark side as well. So from her point of view, it would be positive people around her trying to keep her from being exploited. Let's have a look what this one says. You know, she had, it's saying she had a difficult birth here. She had a difficult birth. And and the relationship with the mother is difficult as well. So this woman who's been difficult is, and you know, this is Meghan, this part of a scenario, a group of people. So how old is she? Well, they don't actually want us to know. They don't actually want us to know. But you know, like anything, I'll just get. 20. Now I'm seeing 23 and a 28. A 23 and a 28. A 28. Well, surely they wouldn't go that young, would they? For a 23-year-old, maybe? Or I don't know. Is 28 considered too high? I'm going to say she's young, very young. How did they get introduced? So I'm going to say she's I hate to say this, but she's 23. And then I'm also seeing a 35, but there's no way a 35-year-old would be carrying Meghan's baby if Meghan could do it herself. I mean, they're not far off the same age group, are they? But, you know, I'm going to go for 23. For some reason, that number, 23, is sticking out to me. But, God, yeah, Meghan is like, it's a band of steel that is round this. A band of steel. She thinks everything is locked in. Okay, so yeah, how old is she? We're going to say around I'd say between 23 and 28 then, as a safe one. We did say within a 5-year group. So but Meghan has been awful, absolutely awful, and I think that's it, she made the pregnancy difficult, you know. And there was nothing nurturing about it. She was this girl, you know, she was controlled every hour of the day, basically, you know, every hour of the day for all those months. And I think this surrogate felt the stress, you know, that where she's just swallowed hard. She didn't think she could stand up for herself, you know. So just a dark group and everything hidden, and she didn't have her freedom. It's as if Meghan didn't trust her at all, you know. That's what it's saying. She didn't even trust her own surrogate. Well, that's just Meghan for you, isn't it? But yeah, how did they get introduced, please? How did Meghan and this surrogate, maybe they never actually met, but I can't see that unless it was over the phone, or, you know, because she was barking instructions all the way. No, Meghan did see her. Right, how did they get introduced? Oh. Again, another 2 cards. Well, this surrogate, it was for the money. It was for the money, because I see this person, actually, this surrogate, somebody's caused her a loss of money. Maybe she's been, you know, maybe an investment, maybe a property, you know, there's stuff, yeah, physically. But he's saying, how did they get introduced? They was physically introduced, because the pentacles are of the physical material world, things that you can touch and put your hands on. Whereas the wands might be the recipe for a cake, and the cake is the pentacle, okay? And the cups would be the idea behind the cake, you know. They all follow on from one another, but 2 major arcana cards. These are 2 biggies here. So, gosh, do you know, I thought I knew quite a lot of stuff regarding this, having thought it over, but, you know, it's fascinating, really, you know, to see from the surrogate's point of view about the money issue. So yeah, there was a loss, and somehow she was involved. I mean, she could have got scammed, you know. But maybe people had warned her not to put your money into that, and she still went ahead and do it. So that's like causing your own financial loss. Okay, it's different if somebody stole it from you, you know, that's a thief. It's you know, it's not planned, it's not catered, it's not consciously in your life. So yeah, so basically, yes, you practically so this is all about money. So how did they meet? They was introduced, and I believe it was through some people that knew some people. Okay, that's what I'm getting. She knew someone who knew someone who looked fair game, you know, because with surrogates in agencies, you know, you can't just there's boundaries, isn't there? There's absolute boundaries, and I don't think there was a boundary in this, and maybe that's why she won't come out with it, you know. Maybe the surrogacy wasn't, I can see all medical things going on and being organised for her, but the actual introduction doesn't seem that she's part of an organisation with any support or backup. So I really do think they've taken advantage of the situation. But I'm going to say that the surrogate is no unwilling participant, and I don't believe she knew what she was doing, and she just wanted, you know, she was driven by money as well. Maybe she had a family. We'll get to that in a bit, you know, and find out a little bit about why she has lost this money. Okay. Anyway, didn't I say there was 2? Oh no, maybe not. Okay, so let's have a look. Is the surrogate married or in a physical relationship, and was she in a physical relationship at the time she agreed to be a surrogate? So please tell me. Oh, I'm going to take this one. I think she was. Well, it shows that she was, yes, she is. Yes, she's with somebody. She's definitely with somebody. But she wasn't happy. She was discontent. Everything was an effort required. You know, I feel that she's a person who gets bored easily, and a lot of cups there. You know, a lot of cups. I'm seeing like maybe she's got one person to another. She has like two, she'll have a friend, but there's nothing after that friend, okay? So that's how I see it going. If you're close to her, if you're friends with her, that's it. But none of your other friends are welcome. And she's not seeming to be sharing the things. I see lots of twos, so her and somebody else, her and another person, her and another person. But I'm not actually seeing a group. So maybe, you know, maybe she's unhappily married and feels that she could feel, you know, that she's been putting in all the effort and that she's the one trying to make things work, and her husband, you know, by her choosing to stay with him, he could have been the person that's got him into financial problems. So I firmly believe she's married. I think he's had something to do with these finances, and you know, God loves a trier, you know. God loves a trier. She's probably trying to survive, and I can't knock anybody for that. So anyway, yeah, she is married. Does she have children of her own? Does the surrogate have children of her own? I believe so. I believe so. Well, they got stuck in my hand. I think she's starting to recognise that where her kids are concerned, what she has done is just bad judgment, really, impairment, and reckless, absolutely reckless. Because when the story does break, and I believe it will, and they're sitting on that information, you know, if you can, bloody hell, if you can find Osama bin Laden, I'm sure you can find Meghan's surrogate, because, you know, somebody would have been offered enough money and power to get this story, because it's going to be the biggest story in the world at the moment. You know, I think it'd give World War III a run for its money. But yeah, so she's starting to regret this to her own. Oh, it's not gone away, you know, it's still there. People are still talking about it, and well, she may have had support a year ago, 2 years ago, but it's faded, you know. She's practically on her own, so she is going to constantly worry, and as well, if she's got children of her own, there could always be a danger that these children could speak, you know. I mean, how are they, how do you, I mean, all it needs is you know, somebody pretending to be nice to one of the kids and oh, what happened to that baby your mum was carrying? And they'll say, oh, she gave it away, she was doing a real nice thing, a good thing, you know, because that's probably what they've been told, isn't it? How do you carry a baby and then your kid's asking where it's gone, you know? And how do you explain that process? That, I mean, that's quite interesting in itself as a surrogate. You know, how do you explain to your children and your family that the baby you're carrying is not their brother or sister, and it's actually for somebody else? So yeah, she is, well, she's definitely not happy. This is turning out to be I think the worst mistake of her life, okay? But if she thinks that now, she doesn't know what's coming. But do you know what? She wanted the money from for doing this. Her relationship hasn't got any better, I don't think. I think, you know, all around her, she's feeling quite alone and fretful. So, you know, she may feel she has to stay with this guy because he could break the, you know, secret. Or, you know, everyone around her, she's probably suspecting. I don't know how you explain it at all. So, yeah, she's definitely feeling judged, even though we don't know her name. And we know nothing about her, you know. But I'm going to do the same card. Oh, do you know, this is always like... She's doubting things. She's wondering if somebody is breaking the story and it's not just, you know, what we're talking about, you know, speculation. She's wondering if somebody's actually putting that information out there as if they've already done it, you know. So as it's with regards to her, so does she have children of her own, you know? I keep getting reckless again, you know, like, what is it between her and her children? You know, there's something not right, because I'm not seeing loving, okay? I'm seeing a waste of space father. I'm seeing a woman who is often like impaired, so you know there could be some form of addiction there. Maybe she's, you know, took to drink or to painkillers, or you know, or something. I don't know. We're just getting a look beneath the surface here, because not all is as it seems. So, does she have children of her own? Yes, but if we look beneath, has she got them with her? Has she got them with her? Okay, so that is a question. Wow, no, I didn't expect that. Oh. And she, you know, what if the information's coming from her and leaking out? You know, maybe if she has had one too many drinks or whatever, has she made, you know, been reckless in the fact that she's told somebody or confessed? You know, all this information will lead out. Oh my. Okay, so yes, she does have children of her own, but whether or not they're with her, I don't think so. So maybe she's hiding. Maybe she could be hiding. I don't. Well, they'd only be hiding her, wouldn't they, if they knew the story was going to break. They'd only be hiding her if they knew the story was going to break. But we said that, didn't we? In the last reading, didn't we say ticking time bomb story? Right, okay. Right, so far I've got, guys, that the surrogate is being hidden, and probably not with her children, or not even with her partner either. You know, maybe she's had to be separated, you know, because we did say she's unhappy, didn't we? She's absolutely unhappy that this has all had to come to a being. Oh yes, it's the story's on the way out, and they're hiding her. So she's trying to, yeah, she's not with her family. She's in hiding, and she's not with her children. Okay. So, and you wouldn't want your children with you, would you, really, if you was told that, and it might be a shock or horror to her, or she might have done it herself, you never know. Could have been orchestrated. I don't think so. I don't think she well, let's have a look. Why did the surrogate, I'm gonna just turn some of these round and give them a shuffle. So why did she decide to carry Meghan and Harry's baby? Why did she agree to be a surrogate for Harry and Meghan? Do you know, I'm thinking that it was not to do with Harry, wasn't it? Because there was a bit of a pause there. Okay. Why did the surrogate do it? Oh, negative. Why did the surrogate? Oh, I know why. She'd split up with her boyfriend or a partner, and she wasn't seeing him anymore. Okay, so that's why. The two is lack of commitment. It is a broken partnership, and it can be, you know, it doesn't just have to be love. It can be a friend, or, you know, or even somebody, the plumber, letting you down. But in this case, she did it because she was single and she wasn't committed. So if she's not committed, where are the kids in this then? Where are the kids? Definitely not with her. Okay, so obviously things gone bad, you know. Oh wow. So yeah, she was single and she wasn't committed. to anything, so that meant she could go ahead and do it. So isn't that strange that you would feel that when you've got children, and especially if you've got children you're not seeing? Maybe that was her way of thinking. I mean, you know, oh well, I'm all right, I could do with the money. Maybe she wanted the money to buy her children something. But yeah, she was certainly single or living separately during at the start of this. Okay, so yeah, definitely. Okay, so this is going to be fun. How was her relationship with Meghan? I'll say fiery. You know, what else? It's the writing on the wall, isn't it? Right, okay, so what was her relationship with Meghan, please tell us. Well, it's not good. Oh, well, it was like she was a prisoner. They did have rows and arguments, and you know, I see this surrogate not coping too well at all. I also as well see Meghan not coping too well as well. But you know, again, it's enforced isolation. So for her own good, she's in hiding. She's in hiding. Okay, she's in hiding. And Meghan is controlling everything, you know, every facet of their life at the moment, you know. Oh, you need to stay there, you can't go, don't talk to the press, don't answer the phone, don't send a text, here's a burner phone, blah, 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 you know. I mean, oh my God, it's making this woman quite ill, you know. It's messing with her head. I mean, maybe she thought originally this was quite exciting, you know. But nobody could foresee how this was still going to be in mainstream media and subject of much speculation. So, I don't know, maybe that's what Harry was thinking in their last video when he had his head in his hands, you know, oh my God, we're going to get caught out. So, yeah, it's practically, she feels like she's been kidnapped. So, I think Meghan actually, oh, that's it. She wants Meghan to apologise for her. So maybe she was isolated. Maybe this surrogate, there's no support directly from Meghan. Maybe Meghan's people, but there's no thingy. So she wants that, you know, and she wants Meghan to possibly say sorry or make peace, you know, mend offences. For her own sake, for Meghan's own sake, because, you know, there's a lot at stake here, especially her, the surrogate. So, wow, this surrogate's in an awful situation to be in. But I don't feel, you know, when push comes to shove, and like the rest of us, you know, if you have to save yourself, if it's save yourself or save Meghan, who are you going to save? Who are you going to save? Eh? So, yeah, but I'm still getting, she's in hiding, so that is important, okay? Ooh, that will become apparent for some reason. So, anyway, how was her relationship with Harry? Now, I'm wondering if she actually met Harry, because as far as I'm aware, he would have been told to stay right out of this, so that there is truly nothing to talk about, okay? Oh, dear me. So, it's not trusting oh, well, I think William knows all this, okay? William definitely knows, and that's why he's hating his brother so much, because he thinks he's going to tell, and that is, he doesn't trust, he's got it all into his head. The question was, what was the relationship with Harry? Well, he wasn't there at the birth, and I don't actually feel, it definitely wasn't there. There was no love involved. He wasn't involved, and I'm going to say, as a safety net for him, he was advised don't get involved in the situation. Now, I swear to God, that is absolutely, look, it's just spelling out the brother and Harry don't trust this situation. You know, no, Beth. The answer is no. No, he didn't meet her. He didn't get involved. And the reason he didn't get involved is because of all this... he didn't want to get involved in any of the action, so to speak. It was all left to Meghan. And that was to make sure that Harry is... well, you can see how much he looks uncomfortable whenever he talks about Archie. So, yeah, I think the thought process is if you keep Harry out of it and he didn't have anything to do with it, then when this kicks off, it all blows up on Meghan. I mean, is that the logic? Because, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they're in it together. I mean, you know, it's worse telling a lie, but telling a lie knowing others know that you're lying, it is even worse. You know, it's like, crazy, absolutely crazy. Anyway, so, okay, what's the tensions with the surrogate? Okay, what's their tensions with, did Meghan have tensions with the surrogate? Please tell me. Ooh. Well, around that time, when this surrogacy, she told them they had to move. Yeah, that they had to move. So what, move somewhere where nobody knew you, nobody knows you? What about the media? And I also think as well that I think Meghan was just expanding things, you know. She was like moving the goalposts, expanding, you know. Oh, well, I want you to do 20 minutes. No, tomorrow I'd like you to do 45. You know, it was constant manoeuvring. But, you know, I think actually, I'm thinking the surrogate was happy. Okay, was happy, you know. She was getting a house, there was helping her expand, was doing this, you know, doing that. So yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, oh my God, to carry a child in their situation with their amount of means, you know, this woman is now set for life. But you know, it has involved great sacrifice, her having to give up stuff and move away and this, that and the other, and constantly be on the watch. So surprisingly, you know, although there may have been times where Meghan was difficult throughout the surrogacy, not after, of course, but throughout, I'd say, yeah, she was sweetening the sweet, basically. Yeah, she couldn't do enough for her. You know, surprise, surprise. So it gets to the next question. So please tell us, how did the surrogate feel Meghan treated her after the birth? Okay. How did the surrogate feel about that Meghan treated her after the birth? Please tell us. Oh my God. No, you know, once that baby was born, honest to God, she is awful, absolutely awful. She refused to speak to her. She was angry if the surrogate, you know, got in touch, and she was very spiteful and vindictive towards her. Really vindictive. So, you know, oh. I can see the surrogate as well. Yeah, I think the surrogate had been told, oh, you know, she'll just dump you in this, that and the other, she won't want to know, you'll get markled, that's it, get markled. And I also see the surrogate turning nasty as well. So, yeah, both of them, you know, I don't know how these situations happen, but I know there's always a contract of what's to be expected and what's not. So yeah, Meghan blanked her. It's like switched off, just like that. But that's what she does, doesn't she? That's what she does. So I'm wondering here if the surrogate has had a kind of revenge. Oh my god, oh my god. Could it be the newspapers are hiding her? And not Meghan, because Meghan's just washed her hands, hasn't she? As she said something, and now she's like, oh, you know, and she's like, to be fair, she's thinking to herself, well, if Meghan had treated me humanely, or, you know, whatever it was that upset her so much, probably discarding her. She was aware, she read the papers, she's, you know, online. This surrogate wasn't stupid, she had the lowdown. Yeah, oh. So, yeah, basically, straight after, you know, immediately after baby taken, marched out. So yeah, and that probably explains why when the Queen's palace and guys announced the baby, they put it on a certificate outside, don't they? And it said, not that she gave birth to, but that Meghan and her child was safely delivered. And what a phrase, what a phrase. But again, you know, they have to word things, because if your friend started lying and then you had to lie and then somebody else had to lie, you know, it's all like a massive mess in the end. And so, you know, Meghan has told the lie. Harry is indirectly telling a lie, and he knows he is. But the royal family, they're not going to tell lies, but they're not going to tell the truth either, you know. Because, you know, they think it should be them. They think it should be Meghan and Harry. So, yeah, so basically, yeah, couldn't do enough for it during the surrogacy. Just markled her straight after. Okay, so, how does this could be interesting. How does Meghan feel about the surrogate now? You know, let's say she's in hiding, she's been reckless, you know, maybe history of addiction of some sort, or recovering addiction. Ooh, a drink we said, didn't we? Mama's got a drink problem. Oh no, that can't be it, can it? Could that be the surrogate? Mama's got a drink problem. So she would have started mouthing off, wouldn't she, after a drink? We all do. Right, okay. Well, you know, all these things we have yet to see. But, you know, in the break, oh, I'll be getting the champagne out. Okay, so, yeah. How does Meghan feel about the surrogate now? Meghan feels like, you know, right, this is a woman who sees herself as being highly intelligent, you know, she's not bothered. She's not bothered. So beautiful, thinks she's beautiful, time to shine, it's hair time, you know, she's intelligent, homemaker, dutiful wife, those are all the things she's portraying. And so in all this, she feels that I think in a way, she'll be grateful, you know, she'll be grateful that she's got this, you know, which is the baby here, and she's got baby here, and so yeah, but it says nothing about being a mum. Okay, so this is a businesswoman capitalising, you know, she's got another, oh, what's that, I'd say it's like she's conducting her own music, you know, she wants us all to jump to her beat, but you know, this is how delusional she's even got me thinking that in this, you know, she's clever and, you know, so yeah, gosh. Well, I don't think she's the dutiful wife at all, because, you know, royal family have their duties, and, yeah, no. So, oh, but, do you know, I did have a thought there, I don't know whether, Meghan's just, I have to say it, okay, Meghan, I don't know where it came from, but Meghan's only having sex with Harry out of duty, you know, and it's not even duty, is it? It's like just hanging on, I think, all the pleasure, you know, she's purely faking it, and she's acting, that's right, she's acting like she's, you know, the bee's knees, she's acting like, you know, she's the homemaker and all this lot, well, you know, when in actual fact, on another day, she's a gold digger, okay, and yes, so let's say, okay, so the so that's how she feels about it now. Making her look good, isn't it? Okay. Why does Meghan hide baby A, please? Why does she hide him? I feel that it's all to do with you know, the price of him. I don't know. Why would you do that, you know? Or is it revenge on the UK, you know, because she hears things and interprets things, and she's, you know, she's just refusing to play ball, and it's something that she knows is a bit of a bugbearer, but she's still quite willing to go ahead because she's always thinking about herself. She's never actually thinking what would be good for baby A, like baby A going to spend time with his you know, his grandma, his nana, and this and the other. Not, oh, we took you away and we didn't allow you to go back, and, you know, no, just crazy. But it'll be even more dangerous. I mean, right now she's pretty safe because only the staff can talk. But wait till Archie nicks her phone, you know, and goes on Instagram and this, that, and the other, and she, you know, she hasn't got a clue, because don't forget, he'll be growing up in all that system, so he will learn how to be devious, how to get away with something, how to do this. And he takes a little chat, you know, to the security boys. And girlfriends. Oh, she won't like that, but anyway, so yeah, that's Archie's life. But this is where she thinks she's going. Oh, sorry about that, nearly knocked my cards off the pack. Okay, will the surrogate ever be named? Will the surrogate ever be named? Now, I do believe absolute certain. Right then, so, well, it says people are not acting, okay, at the moment. They are getting their facts first, okay. So, but, even though it looks like nothing's been done with this story, okay, there actually is. So there's lots going on that we don't know about, okay. So however they seem to be with Archie and looking cool and thingy, well, you know, they're not. So there is definitely something. They're not acting yet. They're not acting yet, but they are going to. Okay, it's a major arcana card. It's serious. It's, well, I did wonder how long I would get through this reading without knocking anything off again. So apologies there. I'm back. Okay, so yeah, refusing to act right now because they're still getting all their facts first. And yes, as we see things with this surrogacy, wow, you know, it will come out. It will. We all know it will. But there's no start yet. Okay, it's like they're just before launch, okay, they're waiting, and they're waiting on facts and information that present itself, or are they waiting for this court case, and then you know, spectacularly introduce the surrogate? Wouldn't you just love that? Wouldn't you? Because they've got a right to cross-examine everything in that book now, you know, which is prize value. She doesn't understand the system, and she doesn't think far enough ahead for anyone, never mind herself. So she's not going to see where this is actually going. But, you know, I mean, I think this is going to be the pinnacle story of her life, okay. Like I said, the woman who faked her own pregnancy, okay. Okay, so, right, let's have a look. Okay, right, so I just want to do one last card. How How do the royal family feel about this surrogacy issue? Oh, so many there. Right, let's start again. Oh. That's it, isn't it? They're all in a quandary. They're all in a quandary. There's no set thing on how to deal with this when it comes out. But how will they feel? How will they feel about it? I imagine it will be a relief. They will feel very, very satisfied indeed. I can't tell you how much. Excuse me. This is what the, you know, I mean, that's Harry and Meghan, that. Oh, they'll be coughing, choking and everything because, you know, this is what we have been waiting for. This is what our royal family have been waiting for. And I think that's because there's lots of different reasons. So, you know, you might want it out just because you're sick of hiding it, or you might want it out because you're sick of skating around it, or you might want it out because, you know, for all sorts of reasons, not just spite. But I certainly feel that, you know, this breaking gives them a lot of scope, okay? A lot. It's like their favour that goes round, you know. Even the sugars will turn, and, you know, and honestly they will. So yeah, everything goes in the royal family's favour, and I think that's what they know. You know, their instincts were correct about Meghan, not to trust her, you know, and what she was after and what she did. I mean, you know, that's just absolutely, she's gone in to sabotage, you know. And, well, the writing's on the wall, girl. The writing's on the wall. Will Meghan be punished? And I don't just mean go to prison or perjury, but will she be punished for this baby story, for the media? Will... I don't even know what I said there. Right, somebody's thinking for me. So, yes, will she, will Meghan pay for any of the things she's done in the wake of the baby A story and the ongoing media sewing larkins on? Yes. Yes. Oh, strength will come down on her, you know. Strength will come down on her. Sorry, guys, if you wondered what I was looking at there, there's my card there, and it's saying, basically it's saying I'm psychic and intuitive. So basically, when that pops up, it means carry on, you know. Carry on, because you're doing really well. Okay, you're on the right track. Okay, even though it sounds like things couldn't be further from what appears. Okay, so yeah, that's my card. Thank you very much. So yeah, she's going to face some strong backlash, some strong... Oh, then, you know, she's just going to get eaten alive. But it doesn't bother this woman. She just seems to... I kind of wish I had that kind of thick skin, not to care about what other people... I mean, I'm probably more of a people pleaser than anybody. But, you know, I can lead at times. So, I can stand up. We all can, can't we? But, yeah, we'll take the best from it. So, okay, right, time for another video. Anyway, guys, thank you very much.